Elite Cameraman analysis on episode 60. Now look, this is gonna, I just woke up, bro. My bed is not made. Don't say nothing. We don't talk about it. But yeah, I just got out of bed. I got the auntie fit on, as y'all could see. And we're gonna be doing this analysis because a lot of y'all was begging me, and I was like, I'm gonna do all the analysis back to back to back later today because I got stuff to do. But we're just gonna do the Elite Cameraman so I could give y'all a video to watch, you know, earlier throughout the day. I know it's Sunday, a lot of y'all are awake, breakfast with the family. So I'm gonna give y'all analysis reaction, and then I'll do the rest of them later today, just so that y'all know. And for everybody asking for the new STSD update and all of those things, go subscribe to my new gaming channel. We're gonna be doing all of that over there. So if you're not subscribed already and you miss it, that's your fault. Let's get into it.
Hello everyone, Elite Cameraman here.
What's up, bro?
Episode 60 of Skibidi Toilet was just released today, and we just got one of the craziest episodes.
On God.
Today I'll talk about
On
the
God.
internal conflict between the Skibidi Toilets, what happened between the
he's
UFO
really whispering
Skibidi
in his
and
ear,
G-Man
like
toilet.
he really was whispering in his ear, and then he put his gun gat in his mouth. Well, he was going to. You seen it was lighting up, ready to blast. What Moby say?
How did the scientist Skibidi become a Titan-sized toilet? And why does he have Cinema Man's armor? How can TV Man watch POVs of the cameramen? And a lot more.
Yeah, there's a
Make
lot in this
sure to
episode to
watch
unpack.
until the end of the
Talk to
video
me.
to not miss
I
any
need
of the
a really good analysis, or else we're gonna be beefing. All right.
secrets and theories, because there is so much to talk about in this episode. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Anyway.
Did y'all like and subscribe? Did you pray today?
Here we go. First of all, this episode was insanely filled compared to other episodes when it comes to story and lore. We learned a lot about the Skibidi Toilets and the dynamic in the Alliance. Even though it might seem like nothing, stuff that happened in today's episode confirms a lot of stuff partially and will help us understand a lot more.
Try to get that boy a taper.
Forwards. It also
Look, he was getting ready to blast in his mouth. He was like, and Jimmy was just like, ah. Yo, that is crazy. My fault.
Looks like the actual war is just beginning, and Skibidi Toilets look like they are a mess at the moment. Today was the first time we ever saw the Skibidi Toilets actually having an intelligent conversation. We knew that they could communicate from the meeting they had in episode 17, but this time it felt different. And it almost was the opposite of episode 17 when it came to the Skibidi Toilet side. We start the episode with two cameramen on top of a roof secretly watching the Skibidi Toilets in the area, and it looks like this place is some sort of airport, and it
I would like, bro, you know what would be like fire, like what Boom could add to episodes to make them better? Like, can we watch how they're getting there? Like, how are these cameramen getting on this tower to spy? Like, I would like to see the process of them sneaking in, like, just, you know what I mean? Like, I think that could be really cool.
does seem like it's close to Dubai because of how the environment looks. As soon as the camera pans right, we see the UFO Skibidi flying towards G-Man toilet. It seems like Titan cameraman couldn't kill the UFO Skibidi in episode 55 after their ambush. We see that G-Man toilet kind of looks scared in this episode, and his face is messed up, right? After UFO Skibidi enters the scene, he starts flying around G-Man toilet, saying some stuff that's most likely threatening G-Man. We can assume this thanks to the way they are acting, but this was the first time we see them communicating this clearly with actual emotions and intentions. There is also something.
If you haven't seen my analysis already, make sure you go watch it. I'm gonna pin it in the cards too, just because like I did like a voiceover for this scene, and a lot of people thought it was funny. So if you haven't seen it, you know what I'm saying.
Something different about UFO Skibidi in this episode. If we go back to episode 53, there were some blue glows on his helmet, but they are not on his helmet anymore. Does this mean that he is out of mind control and actually has his own consciousness? Is the internal conflict happening because of mind-controlled Skibidi toilets getting out of control? I'm not sure. But I'll talk about my theories on this topic later in the video, so make sure to watch until the end.
Maybe it's just a new helmet. Maybe he just got different drip. Like every day he like to wear different kind of, you know, different kind of helmets. We might see him with a Ronald McDonald afro after this. You never know.
After listening to UFO Skibidi's first words, G-Man toilet rolls his eyes to the side and leans towards the opposite side of UFO Skibidi as if he is sighing and trying to escape the conversation. This probably indicates that G-Man was in the wrong and he knows his mistake, but whatever. The UFO Skibidi toilet said to G-Man toilet's ear right after this moment is, it made him kinda sad and scared for a second. This is the first time we are seeing G-Man like this.
True.
It was almost as if he messed up so bad that they were going to kill him, and he knew it. And they try this a little later, but we'll get to that. Right after this, the UFO Skibidi says one more thing, and with that, G-Man Toilet goes actually mad and starts charging up his lasers and starts showing killing intent. Right at this moment, a flying Skibidi Toilet with weird tools comes in, putting a weird device on G-Man Toilet's head, limiting his movements, and the flying Skibidi gets ready to drill an actual on G-Man Toilet's head.
Yeah, they literally told him, I'm sorry, I'm immersed, that's why I'm not talking. It's a really good analysis so far. But like, yo, it's almost like he was like, yo, calm down. You gonna listen to what he got to say. You don't run this no more.
At first, I thought maybe the conflict was happening between the red-eyed Skibidis
Oh, nah, if you look at the Skibidi toilets in the background, they're like, oh my God.
versus the normal ones, because the UFO Skibidi has red eyes. But from what I can see, the other flying Skibidi doesn't have red eyes. This device holding G-Man at his place got him more scared or mad, more than we've ever seen. He didn't even have expressions like this when he was fighting the Titans.
True.
But right before he was drilled on his head, the scientist Skibidi Toilet slashes the flying Skibidi with his blades and makes his return. The scientist Toilet doesn't kill the toilets attacking G-Man, but we can clearly see that a lot about him has changed compared to episode 30. First of all, he has become a toilet that's Titan-sized. He has a new mechanic eye on his left side, and the laser thing he had on the left side of his head in episode 30 is now on his right side. He also changed his glasses, but these are not the biggest upgrades. We can clearly see that he stole CinemaMan's speaker upgrades.
He got a lot.
Attached it to himself for armor,
Joe Biden.
and maybe to even use the sound powers. His upgrades are actually crazy. We can clearly say that at this moment he probably is the most powerful Skibidi Toilet, and the G-Man scientist duo will most likely go against the Titan Cameraman and Speakerman duo after a while.
True.
I don't know when Titan TV Man will come back, but with his comeback we might get to see one more powerful Skibidi Toilet. Right after Scientist Toilet comes in, the attacker Skibidis escape the scene frightened without even trying anything. After they leave, the camera pans to the right again, and we can see the grin on G-Man Toilet's face, and he seems very happy. It's just not him, but even the Skibidi Toilets scattered around the place look very happy with the outcome.
I think they just like that the fact that scientists, because those are probably scientists, Skibidi Toilet, that was probably his left right hand man, or like people that he made. So the fact that everybody's obeying him, like, and this is what I was saying before, how like even though Jimmy is not stronger than Scientist Toilet, it really seems like he's still in control. As long as Jimmy is able to control Scientist, he's still going to be the leader, and that's what it's looking like. I'm not going to lie, because Scientist Skibidi look like he's completely under Jimmy right here. He look like he completely is like my lord. You know what I'm saying?
G-Man says yes to Scientist Toilet, and a second later, Scientist Toilet suddenly notices the cameraman on the roof and starts charging up his lasers. The cameraman just stands there doing a thumbs up, accepting their fate, but their great deed will never be forgotten. Rest in peace. After the laser is shot, the camera glitches weirdly for a few seconds, and I tried to slow this part down to see if there are any secrets, but I couldn't find anything. What happened right after was very shocking to me. We, for the first time, got to see how the Alliance uses their powers together. The camera starts zooming out, and we see a large TV man with a weird monitor, and we learn that he was streaming POV cameraman's side to the Alliance members in London right after the battle. We see Titan Speaker Man and Cameraman watching this POV, and with this, they probably have a big advantage. The Titan Cameraman looks into the camera ready to fight, probably foreshadowing that the actual war is just starting. People were speculating on how the TV man came for help right at the exact moment all the time, and we finally got our answer. From what it looks like, they can connect their TVs to any cameraman POV and see what's happening.
Also, that's a new TV man, right? I don't think we've ever seen that TV man before.
They might have some TV man stationed at their bases just to go over all the cameraman to see what's happening and rush to battle whenever it's needed. Just like how TV Woman appeared out of nowhere in episode 54. It seems like this has been in use for a while, but we just got to see it in action. this really does change a lot about how the dynamics are in the alliance. It seems like everyone needs each other, but on the other side, Skibidi toilets are having an internal conflict. We can't really know how long this has been going on for, but it seems like it started because some toilets are not happy with how G-Man Toilet is dealing with stuff and always failing to win. G-Man Toilet losing the Titan Speaker Man and being hurt so much while losing some of his upgrades probably got some toilets mad, and they might be wanting to take over the Skibidi throne and become the commander instead of G-Man Toilet. This would make sense, but it amazes me that if the scientist toilet wasn't there, they actually had a chance to succeed against G-Man Toilet. If G-Man Toilet wants to stay in command, he really needs to get a grip and get some actually good upgrades along with improving his battle IQ.
Not even that. He just needs to win. It is less about anything he's saying and more about just winning. They just need him to win. You're the supreme ultimate commander. We need you to go out there and win these fights. Because when cameramen and TV men and even speaker men are coming and kicking you around, now everybody look weak. It's a direct reflection of the whole faction.
Because if it goes like this, he is going to die soon. He keeps getting too close to the edge and ends up surviving with pure luck or escaping just like in episode 57. With the Alliance being stronger than ever, it seems like the Skibidi are going to struggle for a while until they can get back on their feet. This is just a guess, but the conflict might be actually happening between toilets that have escaped mind control, because we've been guessing for a while that some toilets seemed like they were being controlled, and in this episode, both toilets that attacked G-Man Toilet had helmets that seemed like mind controllers, but they didn't have the usual stuttery heads and weird movements that those toilets had. Also, the UFO toilet seemed like he couldn't talk before, and in today's episode, he was able to speak normally without any limitations.
True.
This theory seems very plausible to me, but until we know more...
Like, imagine if UFO becomes Titan size. He's going to be a problem.
...about the conflict...
That railgun is going to do real damage.
...we can't really know 100%. Other than this, now the Alliance also knows that there are some conflicts between Skibidis, and they are probably going to use this to their own advantage to get ahead of them even more. Also, we didn't see the secret agent in this episode, which probably means that he doesn't care about what's happening between the toilets, and he only cares about what's happening with certain entities in the Alliance. Anyways, this episode was crazy, and I might do one more video tomorrow covering some of the theories more, so if you don't want to miss anything, make sure to like and subscribe.
This is a good analysis, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction right here. Make sure you guys thumbs up, subscribe to the new channel, like, join the Discord for more cozy content. I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah, peace out.